Exactly.
This weekend is the annual Lumberjack Days in Stillwater.
Runs today through Sunday. So much to do. They got a parade, they have music, they have food, and of course, lumberjack shows. And when we think lumberjack here in the newsroom, lumberjill, if you will, Mary McGuire comes to mind.
Chopping wood.
That is the first person
Number
that comes
one.
to mind. It's time to grab your flannel, grab your axe, grab a lot of red meat, perhaps, and come out to Lumberjack Days here in Stillwater. I am here with Brad Glynn, the co-founder and COO of Lift Bridge, which is an iconic Stillwater brewery, and also one of the organizers of Lumberjack Days. Thank you so much for getting up early with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay, so what can people expect at Lumberjack Days this weekend?
Well, there's a lot of great things. So community festival, as you mentioned, I'm one of the organizers. Some of my other partners in the venture are really interested in, reflecting what's cool about the St. Croix Valley and Stillwater's history. So like the prison that you were in and the Soapbox Derby was one of the great events from years past. In an event, Lumberjack Days has 83 years of history, so it's pretty cool. We're trying to respect that with some old things, but then certainly mix in some new things.
And just for the record, I had to pay a hefty ransom to get out of that prison. What's happening today is the Downhill Derby. Now explain what that is for folks that might not know.
Well, the downhill derby is pretty much what it sounds like. So you build a car to go down the 2nd Street hill as fast as you can, and definitely we award a lot of points for style and representing Stillwater and the logging history and great engineering history.
And this is not for the faint of heart, obviously. These things do have brakes, though. I checked it out.
They do. We run them thoroughly beforehand. Nelson, our organizer, takes them through they have to be able to steer and have to brake, definitely. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Fantastic. And also, of course, there will be a lot of Lift Bridge products for people to enjoy. Let's head over here and let's talk about the new root beer that you guys have. I just saw it at the grocery store, and it was so fun to see a new product from you guys. Explain why you decided to make a root beer.
Well, root beers definitely are a family-friendly thing. Also, people, sometimes just don't want to drink, or they're responsible and they want to be the designated driver. So why not have a craft root beer? I mean, we make craft beer because we're interested in great ingredients and, a cool reflection of our culture. So, I mean, we can do the same thing with root beer. So we thought, why not?
I'm just upset that you didn't bring a little vanilla ice cream.
Maybe next segment. We'll see. I don't know.
And for folks who are going to come out here today, there are some free events as well.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about this event. With Lift Bridge, my partners, myself, thought it was a great idea to really support this, make it sustainable. So we have a lot of corporate sponsors and individual sponsors to make this happen. Free music. I mean, tomorrow night we have Mason Jennings and Harmar Superstar. How many times do you get to see them for free? We also have a ton of kids games that are all free. So it's really fun for the whole family. Come on down.
Fantastic. It's going to be so much fun. And if there is some inclement weather, if it does get rainy, severe weather, where should folks check to see if Lumberjack Days is still going on?
We'll update our website and Facebook. So definitely Facebook will be the most urgent news, but or you could just check with me in the beer garden. We have a tent. So.
Fantastic. Just head to the beer garden if you need some information, but it is just a gorgeous morning out here in Stillwater. I've been enjoying the view of the Lift Bridge, so certainly a lot of fun happening here in Stillwater this weekend, guys.
I mean, Brad is right. Like, the most reliable method of communication in Stillwater is just go up to Brad and ask what's going on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Facebook.
Exactly. Or maybe
kids.
I think he has a can with a string. So
That's a good idea, Mary.
just talking to
I like
that,
that.
and he'll communicate.
Thanks, Mary.
Thank you,
He
Mary.
has access to a lot of cans. So.
Yeah.
That is a good point. Empty ones, too, I'm sure.
Can we address the guy going up the pole and then sliding down? That video
Lumberjack
that we
Days.
had. Wow.
I don't
very
understand why
impressed.
that really you seemed concerned like he was going to be all right.
Well, he was all right. I was so
It's a
impressed.
lumberjack,
I was
like,
incredibly
We
impressed.
wouldn't have
Have
shown
you
it.
not watched Lumberjack competition?
No, I haven't.
Oh, man.
It is on my list
It's
now,
pretty
though.
fun.
They're on ESPN sometimes. This is a great time.
This weekend will be the 83rd annual Lumberjack Days in Stillwater.
The fun starts today. They got lumberjack shows, lots of food, music, of course. Mary McGuire live in Stillwater, one of our favorite towns in Minnesota. You're at the family-friendly zone, which is a good thing, Mary. I'd hate to have you working blue here on the morning show,
Exactly. Well, you know what, guys? Ask and you shall receive. Last half hour, I said, you know, why don't we have a little bit of ice cream to go with these root beers? And look at what has arrived here. I'm here again with Brad and Corey from Leo's. Explain what we have here.
So these are like what you would have a chocolate malt cup at a Twins game. This is a root beer malt cup, and we're using Liftbridge root beer, and it comes together. It's really got a nice aroma of root beer, and yeah, we're really happy with how it turned out, and we expect it to be a winner today at Lumberjack Days. And
a family-friendly treat as well.
Oh, exactly. Kids love these, and we have other flavors as well, but I think this one's probably going to be our most popular today.
And Brad, we are in the family-friendly zone here at Lumberjack Days. Tell me, what can families experience here if they're going to come out to Lumberjack Days this weekend?
Yeah, well, we focus on families and all ages, really. So this year new, we have a Lumber Kids area that you can actually bring your toddler in and not have to worry about them falling, into the river or anything, because we have a fence around the whole thing. We have a stage in there. We're going to have musicians and magicians, balloon animal makers. So like a lot of cool fun stuff, some games. That's for those kids in all ages too. On the inflatables, we'll have a big shark water slide and all kinds of fun stuff. So
fantastic. And fences, always an important thing when you're dealing with kids. And explain what's going on with the lift bridge. That opens up in about a week and a half, correct?
Yeah, well, the new bridge will open in a week and a half on August 2nd. So the old bridge will actually get rehabilitated, and it'll be a pedestrian plaza and walkway. So it's going to really do a lot for opening up downtown and allow people to get in and check out all the cool businesses without a lot of traffic congestion, I think.
Fantastic. And again, if it does rain today, where can people head to if they want to find out if the events are still on?
Well, lumberjackdays.com will keep up to date. Our Facebook is Lumberjack Days, and definitely find me in the beer tent again, and you can you can have a beer and we can talk about the rain underneath the tent.
Exactly. Just go to the beer tent. Great advice. You know, the guys that were out here earlier with the derby cars, they were kind of razzing me because I didn't have any flannel on this morning. But is there such thing as a summer flannel?
A summer flannel? Absolutely.
Cut off the sleeves.
Absolutely. You grew up here. What kind of question is that? Absolutely. There's different weights.
I don't know. I argue that you can make anything.
You're an Edina. You're an Edina native. Talk to some of those fancy Edina boys and their pretend lumberjack. Lumbersexual is what they call that.
Is that what they call them?
Yeah, it's like Metro. You know that. You really don't
Leave
know
her
this
alone. Just
Mary's done with you, Jason. She
Mary's
is
done.
finished.
She's like, put me back in the jail again. I don't want to talk about this
that's what's going to happen to you.
I was in Stillwater last weekend.
Yeah.
It is so much fun, and it is so pretty.
Yeah,
so
it's
if you get a
beautiful.
chance, definitely
And
check it out.
Mary in the family-friendly zone. There were a couple of years that Lumberjack Days got a little
Loose?
a little out of control.
Okay.
They've kind of
Reined
reined it in, made it more of a community festival.
I would do just about anything for that, like root beer malt float happening this morning.
Will
Looked
you
really
drive
good.
to Stillwater?
Yeah, it's probably what's going to happen.
All right.